Hello guys, this is John, just a local guitarist. On this video I'm gonna do an in-depth review of the Marshall JCM2000 DSL401. You're probably watching this video because you either own this amplifier or because you're interested in buying it, since it's one of the cheapest made in the UK Marshall amplifiers in the market. So here we go. Alright, let's showcase the clean channel which is great on this amplifier with using a Fender Stratocaster. Let's add some delay. One of the pros of this amplifier is the great clean channel. Before we go on, let's talk about something really important. In case you ask me, should I buy the old DSL combo, the one we're examining in this video, or the new Vietnamese one, the DSL40CR? The answer is that I can't compare different amplifiers because they're vastly different. I will show you why. This is a regular DSL. It's an old model, the JCM2000 100 watt head, and as you can see, it features two channels, classic gain and ultra gain. You can foot switch between these two channels, but this channel has two voicings. You can't foot switch between the voicings. You can only foot switch between these two channels. So you have four sounds, but you can actually foot switch between the two of them. Then you have a global EQ with the tone shift button and the deep switch button that's been replaced with a resonance knob in the newest versions. So you can actually compare the Vietnamese heads with the old English heads because they're very similar. But regarding the combos, you can't, because as you can see, it's a completely different amplifier. First of all, this one features EL84s in the power section. I can't think of many Marshalls having EL84s in the power section, besides this one in the class 5. If you know any other amplifier by Marshall that uses these power tubes, please let me know. And we have a separate EQ for each channel, and the lead channel has two modes, OD1 and OD2, but the thing is that you can actually foot switch between these three modes. I don't have the foot switch connected, but you can. So this is the EQ of the OD1 and OD2 channel, and there's also an FX mix where you can blend in your effects that you have connected in the FX loop, a spring reverb, and the master volume. No tone shift buttons, no resonance or presence knobs, no deep switch, EL84s in the power section. As you can guess, it's a very different sounding amplifier, both in feel, in playing, and in the features. Now I change the guitar to a Les Paul. The gain on the clean channel acts as a volume and gain at the same time. I'm gonna put a little bit less gain because these humbuckers kinda have a high output. Very nice. I will add some delay. Very nice. As I said, I like this channel a lot. It's a great channel if you use it as a pedal platform. I'm not gonna demonstrate it with pedals because I wanna keep the video kinda short, but you have to take my word for it. It's a great pedal platform, and that's the way I used it for many years. I didn't take advantage of the OD channels. Let's try the OD channels now. Delay off. I'll put the master low. OD1, let's go to OD2. This sounds like kinda bad. I don't like the sound. It sounds very thin. So for this reason, I'm gonna use an attenuator to put the master at a higher volume, around 6. Much better. OD1. Let's take advantage of the separate EQ and put some more mids and bass. Great for your AC/DC stuff. Let's go back to OD2. I really like both channels, OD and clean, and I like the OD1 and OD2 separately. But most videos I see on YouTube, they sound kinda thin and fizzy because the master volume is low, but here I have the master volume around 5 or 6. I use an attenuator because it will be very loud in here. Let's go back to low volume on the master. Yeah. That sounds very bad. Let's go back to full master, around 5 or 6. Here we go, let's put some delay. What I'm hearing. I thought I would like it more, less, because I haven't played it for a while, but I can't find anything wrong about it. Maybe except the fact that it has different power tubes that I am used to hearing in Marshalls, so it's a little bit thicker sounding and not so much in your face, but still a great sound. Yeah, I dig it a lot. Good, great. So I have a pedal in the effects loop, a delay, and I have to put the FX mix on max because if I have it on a lower volume, my delay is gone, almost gone. Let's put it full. But I don't really like this FX loop. I mean, if I put this pedal has a like chorus mode. Can you hear any chorus? I can't. I have it max. I have to raise the level from the pedal. I'll max it. Now you can kinda hear a chorus in there. And I have it maxed on the pedal and on the amplifier, but it's like very, very subtle. In other amps, in other effects loops, I would have the level of the pedal for the chorus much lower, so that's not a great FX loop, in my opinion. So, conclusion. Since we established that this amplifier is a very different amplifier than the regular DSLs, let's talk about the pros and the cons. The pros. It has an amazing, clean channel. If you are a guitar player that relies on his pedal board, and you have your distortion and booster pedals on your pedal board, then this one is a great choice, and you can save a couple of bucks by buying this one instead of other amplifiers. The amplifier will color your distortion pedals in a good way and make them sound more Marshall-y. Another pro of this amplifier is that if you dig the OD1 and OD2 channels, they're switchable, so you can actually foot switch and have 3 different sounds. And another amazing thing about this amplifier is the DI. I don't know why, I don't know how. The DI of this amplifier is amazing. I have more expensive amplifiers that have a kinda crappy DI. Whenever I forget my microphone, my amplifier microphone, at the gig, I use the DI and it sounds kinda crappy, and I have to fine tune the sound through the mixing console, but not with this amplifier. I'm happy just playing the DI straight in the console without having to mic it, believe it or not. So yeah, these are the pros of this amplifier. It has a great price, 200, 300 euros or dollars or whatever, depending on the condition. And let's now talk about the negatives. Let's talk about the cons of this amplifier. First of all, the speaker is not great in my opinion. I replaced it with a G12T75. I still have the original one, but didn't use it for this review. The other con is that the FX loop, as I told you before, you have to crank the FX mix, and even then it's not enough. You have to increase the level of the effect on your pedal. The FX loop is kinda meh. And one other con is the power tubes. They don't feel like a Marshall, the EL84s. I like the sound personally of the amplifier, both in the clean and the OD mode, but I miss that EL34 in your face sound and feel from that I expect from a Marshall. So yeah, this was the video. I hope you found it useful, and see you later. Bye.